Alright guys, welcome to my episode 2 of the Destiny beta. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. In this one we're going to start in the city, the last place the traveler can actually still protect. And we're still doing some introductory missions here. So this is the mailbox. Bungie obviously sent me a thank you for participating in the beta, which all it was 500 credits, as you'll see here.
Goodbye.
And then I have to go talk to my class trainer here in the city. And they did a really good job with this, the city, I mean, making it third person instead of first person, so you can see how your character interacts with other characters, and you can also see how your character's armor and weapons look on him, which you can't do obviously in first person. And I get a free piece of armor to upgrade myself with. Took me a little while to figure out what button to push. And then you just go in your inventory and it'll be highlighted blue if you have a new item in that slot. And then if you click on this arrow, you'll come to your other equipment. So this is where your mount will be. This is where your dropship is. You can change the emblem and color of your call sign up there in the upper right. And your ghost is obviously there on the left. Not sure if you can get different ghosts, but that would be interesting to see if they put that into the final version.
What brings you here?
And then it's off to see the weaponsmith, who I'm assuming will probably give me an upgraded weapon as well. And the guys that you saw there on the left and the right are weapon merchants for PvP and bounty hunting. So that'll be interesting when I get to that point to see how much it actually takes to get credits for those guys. See if their merchandise is worthwhile or not.
Hello, Guardian.
And then you can see all different, an auto rifle, pulse rifle, marksman's rifle, scout rifle, I mean, and hand cannon. And as you guys probably know from the first episode, I wasn't too happy with the accuracy, so I went with the scout rifle. And then you can buy ammo, and I wasn't high enough level for any of that merchandise. So off to the next introductory mission, after I switch my weapon, of course. Only had +3 damage on it, but still, I'd rather have the extra accuracy than the crappy starting weapon that we had. And that guy I just passed is encryptor. If you get encrypted things, or which are usually green, you can go to him and he'll decode them for you to see what kind of stats the item has and if it has any special tributes. And you can also buy encrypted things from him for credit, obviously. Up here is the shipwright, and she will have revamped that dropship we got in the first episode. And now it's blue. I don't know how she managed that, but whatever. And as you can see, there's different types of dropships, and those are all the different mounts, colors at least. I don't think any of their stats were different. At least not yet. And then I figured I'd go look around for whoever else is in the hangar here. I walk up here and there's another merchant. I'm assuming for PvP or some other sort of credit merchant. And you can see there they're level 20 weapons and they have 358 damage, which is insane. And they also have some pretty interesting names. Mark of Chaos. So it'll be interesting to see if you can actually get to level 20 in the beta, because the alpha really didn't let you level that much and let you experiment with any kind of high level gear, which I don't even know if 20 is going to be high in the final version or not. And then we're going to go back to our ship and start our next mission. And there's our brand new spiffy dropship. looks very nice. Like I said in the first episode, the art and detail they put into this game is astounding. I don't know how they managed to do it. Well, actually I do. They had a couple $1 million to do a lot of different stuff with this game. And we're gonna go to this mission. You can change the difficulty if you want to. You can also have people in your fire team when you go into these. So if you meet somebody in the city, you guys can create a fire team, and then the leader can go and launch, and you guys will all go into the same mission at the same time.
There's so little left out here. We were lucky to even find this ship. A Guardian can't do much to protect the city with that one. But it needs a warp drive if we ever hope to fight beyond Earth. And that Cosmodrome is the only place I know where we might still find one. We survived the Fallen once. We can do it again. A Guardian ship was recently shot down here. If the Fallen haven't gotten to it, there might be parts we can salvage.
So now this mission, what we're trying to do is find a warp drive for our new ship, which will let us go to more varied locations on the world map. So that'll give you more opportunities to go to different places instead of just being a set line, which it seems as of right now we've been on a pretty linear path. But I'm assuming after this mission it'll open up a little bit more. Get punched in the face, not a big deal. Finally realize there's a guy behind me. And headshot. There it is. Oh look, a party. And if you guys see that purple thing above these guys' heads, that means they're stunned or dazed, which is what obviously the flashbang will end up doing. Saw somebody was on my tracker there in the upper left. Finally found him. Headshot.
The ship's avionics are completely catatonic, but I can call their last transmission. They managed to restore an information hub here, down in the tunnels below. We should check it out.
So I don't know if you guys heard any of that, but when I was playing the game, I sure as heck didn't. But apparently, as he said, there's something underground that may lead us to one of the warp drives. I figured these guys didn't notice me yet, so I'll go up and punch them a couple times. And triple kill, not a big deal. And walking down here, I was thinking with all these extra passages they have in here, they have to have hidden loot crates or something. But to my dismay, there were actually none in this beginning part. And if you guys can hear that, that was actually another player upstairs firing an automatic rifle or a pulse rifle. And it was confusing me because I thought it was an enemy downstairs, and in fact, it was another player upstairs, which I will find out later.
Map
But
of the entire area. What we really need to find is a warp drive, so we can jump to any planet or moon. Our only hope is where we found our ship. We have to go back.
there it is again. Random guy upstairs. I think he's just camping the spawn, trying to level up. I don't think that's the best way to do it. I would think doing these missions offer more experience than camping some of these spawns, especially when they're only level 2 or 3 enemies. They obviously don't offer that much experience upon death. I figured that since I have this scout rifle, let's see if I can do some sharpshooting. And that guy decides to do a pirouette. You know, that's natural. So we're sitting here picking some of these guys off. And if you notice, this guy has a yellow bar. That means he's an elite or a boss enemy. He has a little bit more HP than your natural guys that you saw there behind him. And he died and dropped blue orbs, which is new. I don't think anybody's done that since I started this game. And since I'm a Titan, I figured, why not? Let's melee some people. It seems to work well. And then still obviously trying to see if I can find any hidden loot. Thinking, oh, they probably hid a lot of stuff in these maps. There's a lot of hidden places. There's a lot of small caches to put things. And ta-da! Right in the middle of my main mission. Found a new piece of armor.
Scanning for the warp drive. Bad news. It's already in fallen hands.
So as you heard there, we're still looking for the warp drive, and apparently somebody got before we did.
I hope you're ready for this.
So this is something new, as you can read there in the bottom. It's a dead region. You can't respawn here. You have to respawn before you hit the liquid there, before it started getting all hazy on the screen. And I'm assuming this is just going to be for boss fights, so you have to do the entire boss scenario over if you die during it again. And I think that's a pretty good idea, but I also am curious to see if you're able to revive downed teammates then, because that would be considered respawning, at least in my book. So I'm kind of interested to see if you're allowed to revive teammates in these type of regions, or if they have to wait until the whole team dies before they can come back. Because if they have to wait, that would kind of defeat the purpose of having teammates and having the ability to revive your teammates. So as you can see here, we're on a boss fight with Rixus, and he's got this crazy grenade-free triple grenade launcher type thing. I was thinking, oh, I'll just hit him in the head a bunch of times, and his health should be pretty low by then. And figured, oh, the shotgun will do more damage. Little did I know he has a melee attack, and it almost killed me. And then I got scared, threw a bad flashbang, and he ended up killing me. Of course. So as I said, that was a darkness or dead region, so I have to start from the beginning of the scenario, which luckily it wasn't at the beginning of this entire mission, because that would be absolutely awful. So then we're just going to go through and kill all these beginning guys again. Like I said, I hate those drones with a passion. Their fire rate is just unbelievable. And they hit everything, I feel like. As you can see there, they have the system of the Grimoire cards. If you guys have the beta, you can go onto the Bungie site and look up which cards you have, and they add a statistic point to your call sign, so you can see how many cards you've earned and how much they've been worth. Which is interesting, because it's kind of like an achievement system within the game. And again, decided, let's not rush this guy this time. Let's take it easy and just go for headshots from a distance. Because his melee apparently packs a punch. Still working on some of the ads here. Headshot. And then finally get to take him down the rest of the way. Thought I had a grenade there, and I did not. It takes quite a long time to refresh your abilities. he died, and blue things, and oh, a green thing popped out. And the green thing is one of the encrypted things I was telling you about earlier.
This could cripple the Fallen. And we got a warp drive. I have to get you to the speaker.
And that was apparently a leader of the Fallen, an Archon. And as he told us, we're going to go see the speaker. And I'll let you guys listen to that dialogue once the mission expires here. And again, the end screen, I can upgrade a new ability, as you can see. And there's my kills, precise kills. And look, a reward, a new helmet. Unlike the tutorial mission where we didn't get anything, at least we get something from this one. The loading screens are a little long, I have to say.
There was a time when we were much more powerful. But that was long ago. Until it wakes and finds its voice, I am the one who speaks for the traveler. You must have no end of questions, Guardian. In its dying breath, the traveler created the ghosts to seek out those who can wield its light as a weapon. Guardians to protect us and do what the traveler itself no longer can.
What happened to it?
I could tell you of the great battle centuries ago. How the traveler was crippled. I could tell you of the power of the darkness, its ancient enemy. There are many tales told throughout the city to frighten children. Lately, those tales have stopped. Now, the children are frightened anyway. The darkness is coming back. We will not survive it this time.
Its armies surround us. The Fallen are just the beginning.
What can I do?
You must push back the darkness. Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond. Join them. Your ghost will guide you. I only hope he chose wisely.
I did. I'm sure of it. We're in this together now.
So my ghost there sounded really confident that he picked the right guy, huh? But thanks for checking out episode 2 of the Destiny Let's Play Beta, part 2. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, and comment for anything you would like to see outside of this, or anything you would like me to add. Thanks.